What's up? This is your host Non-Fungible TC, Non-Fungible Today and Non-Fungible Tomorrow. And in case you've been living under a rock, I'm not sure if you noticed that the market has been rallying in the past couple of days. And one of the reasons for that is that actually today it is a very big day. We have the CPI numbers coming out for December, okay? The CPI number is actually the consumer price index. It takes into account of, consumer spending in the US, and it is a very good measurement for the Feds to look at and to see whether inflation is controlled or not. If inflation is not being controlled, the Fed will increase the rate hike, causing, people to borrow money to be more expensive, hence causing the market to dump. But if inflation is controlled, then it means that the Feds will stop, tightening so much, allowing the market to rally. So some people were saying that actually, the market has been front running the Fed's CPI numbers. And let us have a look at this, what is happening today. So this is absolutely the news of the day. And so today there is actually two metrics that you have to see, okay? If the CPI numbers is below 6.5, we could see a huge one up because it shows that the CPI is lower than expectation. But if the CPI numbers goes above 6.5, then the market would tank hard because it means that inflation is not controlled, okay? So, however, there is something that has caused the market to rally, and that is Biden actually is going to give a speech on inflation today at 10 a.m. according to the White House, right? So the inflation data is being released 19 minutes earlier. So a lot of people are actually speculating, the market is actually speculating that in general, why would Biden come up and talk about inflation out of the blue? So what if this month's inflation number is absolutely beautiful? Then the Biden administration could come up and say that, hey, inflation is under control. We have all of these rate hikes is indeed controlling the inflation, and therefore it is a good thing. Maybe the Fed will be less hawkish. So, economists are expecting a report that shows generally lower inflation per the terminal, which means that it is expected something Biden will want to talk about. And as a result, you have the markets just rallying. Look at the Asian market, right? The Asian market just rally, Europe market rally, P-market US, besides the NASDAQ future, I don't think it's trading right now. Everything is just rallying, right? So, same for cryptocurrency. Crypto just pumped all the way up, right? So, yeah, guys, definitely very volatile day. Imagine, there's either two outcomes, right? Either Biden comes out and claim victory on controlling inflation, or either Biden comes out and say, hey, inflation is out of control. We need everyone to, stay strong, that type of stuff. That could tank the market, right? So, if you cannot sustain different type of volatility in the market, today is definitely not a day for trading. But life-changing gains could be made in such times, right? So the numbers are actually coming out in around 1 hour and 12 minutes. So definitely keep your eye in the market. And then if you look at the market in general, yesterday the traditional market is green in general, okay? And that is because of the potentials that the CPI numbers might come in less hotter than before. So moving on to the traditional market, right now U.S. economy and stock face a difficult year, which is actually quite interesting. Stocks indexes around the world is rallying, but the headlines is negative, right? U.S. inflation expected to have a decline in December, but it may not be enough to stop the Feds, right? So a lot of expectation management thing happening as well. But at the same time, Europe stock hit the highest level since April 2022 as everyone awaits this inflation data. So this is actually where the traditional market is right now. So moving on to cryptocurrency markets. So cryptocurrency market right now, crypto is at 885 billion. We are still not breaking that 1 trillion mark, but Bitcoin is now back at 18,212. Ethereum at 1,398. It was hitting 1,400 earlier today. So yeah, but tokens are rallying. Stable coins actually market cap has run up, so it means that possibly people might be taking profit, right? So in general, you look at this. This is the market dominance definitely spike up because money coming in. Same for Bitcoin dominance. Let's look at this. It's kind of hovering sideways. Okay. So what is smart money doing? Right, smart money is actually quite conservative in a sense that actually they're moving on to USDC and BUSD. So smart money has been taking profits and moving them to stable coins, right? Because it is a hit or miss, right? So some of them are moving to WAP Ethereum. So this is what smart money is showing right now. So in terms of cryptocurrency news, one big thing is that the FTX token actually pumped yesterday, and the reason for that is that because there's a chance that the FTX the people who are involved in FTX right now was able to recover 5 billion. look at this, 7 days, boom, all the way pumped up, right? And the reason for this is because, FTX has recovered over 5 billion, right? Attorneys says, right? We have located over 5 billion of cash, liquid cryptocurrency, and liquid investment securities, right? So, but at the same time, some other analysts are saying that 5 billion, and they're saying that a lot of these money actually cannot be withdrawn, right? 700 million of SOL, most locked, not sure why they would count it. 575 million of FTT tokens, 371 million of maps, and other type of different tokens. So if you hold these tokens, right, if you are concerned that they're going to dump it, definitely be very concerned, because what will happen is that FTX, the attorney is going to sell them, right? Because according to this one, the FTX plan to sell altcoin worth 4.86 billion, right? So they recovered 5 billion, they're going to sell 4.6 billion. To a certain extent, that will cause downward pressure in the market. All right, so stay safe if you're trading crypto. Definitely, we're not out of the woods, even though we're seeing a lot of green, a lot of potential, black swan events that can happen. So moving on to NFTs, one of the biggest news is the Bored Ape Yacht Club. They finally made the announcement of the upcoming mint. It is gonna be a game where different tiers of membership, like Bored Ape, Mutant Ape, will have different type of token, mint pass, I would say, or a sewer pass, which is say, using that sewer pass, you can actually play a upcoming game. So go ready to do key dash, right? So what happened is that, a key is stuck in Jimmy's butt. In order to, so you can claim your pass on January 17th with different tiers based on what you hold. And then you'll be playing this game in order to collect these kind of artifacts or stuff like that, right? And then based on your highest score, you can participate in a minting event on February 18th, okay? So if you look at these, right, these are actually like robot parts that tell us. So a lot of people are speculating that this will be mechanical apes versus some sort of monkeys, right? And that this is gonna be the next collection. So the summoning. So after playing the game, you'll be able to summon, but there's multiple mini games actually. So in the way how the ape token will be utilized is that if you pay 2 ape token, you will be able to get power up packs in the game, and then you will have some boosters that last 10 minutes from the purchase, and you can continue playing the game, right? So this is so far what they have announced. Okay. So what does it mean, right? Well, actually, if you look at the floor price for the Bored Ape Yacht Club and also Mutant Ape Yacht Club, after this announcement, the mysterious element has been gone. And as a result, if you look at it yesterday, what we see in the blue chip index is a huge dump. Not a huge dump, but a dump in price, in Ethereum value. Same for USD, okay? Not USD, because USD is kind of like the ETH is rallying as well, right? So ETH price dumped, but not in USD value. So it really shows that, usually when these events happen, the price tends to go down. So what happened to the ape token? Well, the ape token kind of rallied up a bit, and then it kind of dumped, right? Now it's just hovering at 4.7, right? It pumped all the way to almost 5.2, and then now it's hovering sideways, right? So now, because if you really think about it, right, the ape token is no longer a huge consumable. Like, you're not paying 500 or 100 ape token to play the game or have some sort of benefits. You only need 2 ape token, right? So for the whales that are actually holding a lot of these Bored Apes, Mutant Apes, or these sewer pass, they don't really need to buy a lot of these ape token, right? So that is another reason. And also people are probably offloading knowing that the hype is gone. So yeah, definitely guys, stay safe. It is very volatile. So at the same time, in this layer 2 of these IP, right, the Mutant Hound's collar burn started, and people are minting the Mutant Hound NFTs. So basically, the Mutant Hound NFTs are actually one of the legendary mutants holder. They decided to build a new IP on top of the Yuga Labs ecosystem with the mutant cartel, right? Yeah. So basically, someone traded Verdanza for a Mega Mutant Hound collar, best or worst trade in NFT history. Bored Ape, we talked about it. So Game of Thrones actually reviewed one of the NFTs yesterday, and the NFTs, the quality of the art is really bad, because if you look at the hands, I mean, like, how do they even pass the marketing or quality check, right? How is this even possible? And this is legit, guys, and they have been using stock photos for the resources. So I have no idea who's building this for them, but Game of Thrones is such a big IP. Why kill it like this, right? Why waste such a great opportunity to make use of NFTs but do something like this, right? So it is a pity. But anyways, guys, wrapping up, huge volatile day today. Stay safe if you're trading. Definitely watch out for the CPI numbers. So this is your host Non-Fungible TC signing out.